wrap-up video for the Winston, good boy. If Molly was as far back as she was, and I do train a lot differently than I did back then. So since COVID first happened, I started making videos as like little check-ins. These are just kind of like between start and the completion of training that I send out videos. We'll still get together a plan, but I just kind of wanted to give a little update. This week, the main focus so far has been marker inquisition. So a marker is a word that marks a moment in time that I like something that he does, and for him that's going to announce the arrival of a reward. And the idea is that through repetition, an association is created where marker equals delivery of food, so that way whatever behavior that he is doing when he hears the marker will take on the good feeling of receiving food, so that way he's more likely to continue to do that behavior in the future. So here's a couple of different markers that I use that establish like what that reward event is going to look like, so, and like what the expectation is within behavior. So we have yes, good, and okay. Yes is the main one that I've been using so far. I use that one predominantly to teach new behaviors, to build engagement, to create a positive associations with whatever is going on around him, all of that good stuff. When he hears the marker yes, there's no commitment to that behavior. I just want him to come take the reinforcement from me. And I use it mostly in the beginning because when I'm teaching new behaviors, I don't really expect the dog to understand the concept of remaining behavior, and I don't want to kind of force that on them. So I want things to be fun and quick and easy, and that way there's a little bit of excitement with doing that behavior. So that picture is going to look like whatever I ask him to do. As soon as he does the thing that I like, yes, he can come take the reinforcement from me. And I'm typically going to add in a little bit of movement to up the value of what I have to offer. Winston, yes. And even maybe some things like misses and all that stuff. So I want to, instead of just smashing food into his face, I want to have that little element of chase, yes, so that it makes it more exciting. The boy, just to create engagement and excitement in doing things with me. Good and okay, those are going to be our duration markers. Winston, nope. Come, yes. So I want to build duration within a behavior, and so the way that I do that is by rewarding him while he's in behavior. So I'm going to, hey, Winston, sit. Good is implying I want him to keep doing that. Good, I can pay him while he's in behavior. Good, if I have a dog that is like really excitable, good, and a short attention span, I might pay pretty frequently, and I'll just build out, good, that frequency in which I deliver, so I can stretch it out a little bit, so I'm not having to like pay the dog the entire time they're in behavior. Good. And then I can start good, adding in movements and things like that, neutralizing my motions, good, so that he understands you have to remain in behavior. This is a good place to be. Good. Okay, is our release word. I think that's what I use with Molly as well. That means behavior is over. So I want him, sir, come here. That's back on the board. How are you? He's at a point now where I'm starting to add in rules to behaviors. So like at first it was, I'm just going to pay you for the things that I like, and now I want to balance that with accountability. So if I ask him, come here, sit, good. If I ask him to sit and I start doing things and he breaks out of behavior, I'm going to say that no, we're guide him back into behavior, and then good, release pressure when he's in that behavior. Good boy. Okay, so a balance of the two. Good stuff. This is what you actually have to do. And I'm helping him understand the concept of leash pressure. Winston, sit. Good. Like right now, he's pretty motivated by me. There's not a lot of competition for his attention. So I have that element of motivation. Okay. But eventually we're going to be in an environment where he isn't really that motivated by what I have to offer, or he's more motivated elsewhere. So I want him to understand, like, we still have to do the things that I need you to do. So I utilize leash pressure, spatial pressure in the form of negative reinforcement. So sit, good. I'm gonna apply a pressure, and as soon as he goes into the behavior that I'm looking for, that pressure goes away, that leash tension goes away, and we go back to rewarding. Good job. Another point that I like to make is making sure that delivery of that verbal marker happens before anything else. So I don't like to do, hey, Winston, sir, good. I don't want to stick my hand or reach towards him with food before or at the same time as I'm delivering that reinforcer or that marker. I want it to be good, and then blah, 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 blah. The reason for that is I want him to have a reflexive response to those words, and my movements do not have any correlation. If we are in an environment where he's not paying attention to me, he's not looking at me, whatever, he just doesn't see me, and I say a marker, if he's used to responding to my movements, like me reaching towards my pocket for food or me showing him things, he's not looking at me, he's not gonna see that, and that marker down, that moment is going to be lost. I want him responding to the word. So you'll see me do a lot of like fake, like I'm going to reach into my tree pouch, all of that stuff. The only thing that's delivering the reinforcement is good, the word itself. Good. Yes. Yeah, buddy. Very nice. Good job. Whoa, I lost you. Winston, please. Yes. So kind of show the difference of what those two things look like. Winston, please. Good. See, he knows what that means. I want him to remain on there. Good. I'm going to bring the reinforcement to him. Okay. No pivot. Very nice. Place. Yes. So enthusiastic. Place. Down. Good. Well, I know you fell off. Back on. Down. Good. Very good. You're not almost on the shot anymore. Good. Good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, buddy. The leash comes in hand, like very handy. Comes in handy a lot. I don't know where that's in this. Wherever there's confusion or lack of clarity, or he's just not 100% sure what I'm asking yet because it's a new thing. Hey, out. Yes. That leash is there to kind of guide him into a behavior so that we have that follow through. That is what creates a strong relationship and clarity, because we're kind of giving him a little bit more solid feedback, a little bit clearer of an understanding of what we're looking for. So I do use a lot of leash in the beginning at home and all of that stuff. Like if he's confused or blowing you off because he's like, I don't really know what you want, I'm just gonna go over here, or checking out or whatever, he's just really worked up and excited. That leash is such a great tool. It doesn't even have to be the prong collar, it could just be a leash on the flat collar where we're guiding him, we're keeping him engaging with us, all of that stuff, so that you have success with what you're asking him to do. So, out. Yeah, good boy. But that's not what it is. Out. Yes. It's right here. But at the end of the day, you're just a big dumb puppy, huh? Come here, just a little stinky boy. I've been trying to keep him, like, blow dry him after his pool outings. Every time I have golden retrievers that are like water bugs, they get weird stuff right here on their necks and stuff. So just keep an eye on that. I'm trying to keep him like doing the blow dryer right there, the force dryer on those areas, but he hates it. So I don't want him to get any type of like skin infection or bacterial infection, because he's always in the pool, just swimming around. All right, anyway, if you have any questions, just send me an email, ask, call, whatever, all of those good things. All right, bye buddy.